In today's globalized world, many Indians are exploring opportunities abroad, seeking better job prospects, an improved quality of life, or simply the experience of living in a different country. However, a significant factor that often influences the decision of where to move is the level of racism and acceptance of immigrants in a particular country. The experience of immigrants, especially from a diverse country like India, can vary greatly depending on the nation's policies on multiculturalism, inclusivity, and how open society is to diversity. In this video, we delve into the top 15 countries in 2024, where Indians not only thrive, but are also welcomed with respect and warmth. These nations have demonstrated an inclusive attitude towards Indians, fostering an environment where they can contribute meaningfully to all sectors, from business and education to culture and governance. Whether through historical connections, policies promoting diversity, or the general cultural landscape, these countries have been recognized for offering a tolerant atmosphere, minimizing racial prejudice, and creating opportunities for Indian communities to flourish. 15. South Africa. South Africa boasts a significant Indian community, largely descended from indentured labourers brought by the British during the 19th century. Indians in South Africa have long been integral to the nation's growth, particularly in the business, agricultural, and political sectors. The country's history of racial tension, especially during the apartheid era, was softened by the unifying efforts of leaders like Mahatma Gandhi and Desmond Tutu, both of whom played key roles in South Africa's liberation and reconciliation. Although challenges remain, particularly in terms of socio-economic disparities, the Indian community has made notable strides in various spheres, enjoying significant participation in political and business life. South Africa celebrates Indian culture widely, with Diwali being an official public holiday. Despite some challenges with racism, the government's focus on unity and inclusivity helps mitigate tensions for the Indian community, particularly in urban areas like Durban and Johannesburg. 14. Ireland. Ireland has become one of the most immigrant-friendly countries in Europe, known for its warm hospitality and inclusive society. The growing Indian community in cities such as Dublin, Cork, and Galway has seen a flourishing presence, particularly in the tech and healthcare sectors. Sectors number 3. Ireland's commitment to multiculturalism and fair treatment is reflected in the strong presence of Indians in diverse professional fields, including information technology, engineering, and business. While some discrimination may occur, the Irish are generally respectful of different cultures, and Indian festivals such as Diwali and Holi are publicly celebrated. The nation's positive approach towards diversity and inclusion makes Ireland a relatively safe haven for Indians, where racism is minimal compared to many other European countries. 13. Germany. Germany is a popular destination for Indians, especially those with a strong educational background and technical expertise. The country's highly developed economy, particularly in sectors such as engineering, automotive, and technology, has a growing demand for skilled Indian professionals. Germany's skilled worker programs, like the Blue Card for non-EU nationals, make it easier for Indian migrants to live and work in the country. The German society generally respects professionalism, and Indians in the workforce are valued for their technical knowledge. Moreover, the growing celebration of Indian festivals like Diwali in major cities and the increasing recognition of Indian cuisine and culture is a testament to the growing acceptance of Indians in German society. Though isolated incidents of racism may still occur, Germany's robust anti-discrimination laws and its emphasis on meritocracy ensure that racial prejudice is less common. 12. Japan. Japan, despite its historically homogeneous society, has seen a steady increase in skilled immigrants from India over the past few decades. Indians in Japan often work in the fields of IT, engineering, and academia, where their skills are highly valued. The Japanese are generally known for their respectful and professional attitude toward foreigners, and discrimination against Indians is relatively rare. India's cultural influence is also beginning to permeate Japan, with growing interest in Indian traditions such as yoga and Bollywood films, as well as the celebration of Diwali by expatriates. Although Japan still faces challenges regarding language barriers and cultural assimilation, its welcoming attitude towards skilled labour, combined with government efforts to address labour shortages, ensures that Indians experience minimal racism in the country. 11. Malaysia. Malaysia has a significant Indian population, which accounts for approximately 7% of the total population. Most Indians in Malaysia are descendants of Tamil labourers brought during British colonial rule to work on plantations. Today, Indians are active across various sectors, from business to education and medicine. Malaysia's multi-ethnic society, which includes Malays, Chinese and Indians, has fostered an environment of respect for cultural diversity. The government recognises the contributions of Indians to the nation's development and promotes policies aimed at preserving cultural heritage. Deepavali, a major Indian festival, is a public holiday in Malaysia, and the sense of community among the Indian population ensures that racism is minimal. Despite occasional political or social challenges, the general atmosphere in Malaysia is one of inclusivity, with Indians living harmoniously with other ethnic groups. 10. Fiji. Fiji has one of the largest Indian origin populations in the Pacific region, with Indians making up nearly 37% of the total population. The Indian community in Fiji, primarily descendants of indentured labourers brought during British colonial rule, has played a crucial role in the island nation's economic and cultural development. While there have been historical ethnic tensions between Indo-Fijians and indigenous Fijians, the country has made significant strides towards unity and social cohesion. The Fijian government promotes equality, and there is a growing recognition of the importance of cultural exchange between Indo-Fijians and the indigenous Fijian population. Festivals like Diwali are celebrated nationwide, reflecting the rich Indian cultural influence in Fiji. With its strong sense of community and mutual respect, Fiji remains a welcoming place where racism is minimal and cultural diversity is celebrated. Mauritius, Sazait. Mauritius. Mauritius is one of the best places for Indians to live and work, thanks to its strong historical and cultural ties to India. Indians form around 68% of the population, most of whom are descendants of indentured labourers who arrived during British colonial rule. The Indian community's influence on Mauritian society is profound, with Indian language, religion, and festivals permeating every aspect of life. The government actively promotes multiculturalism, fostering racial harmony between the Indian, Creole, Chinese, and European communities. Diwali and other Indian festivals are national holidays, and the vibrant Indian culture is cherished. Mauritius' dedication to fostering a tolerant and inclusive society ensures that Indians feel at home and rarely face racism. 8. Portugal. Portugal, with its historical ties to India, has become an increasingly popular destination for Indian migrants. Particularly for Indians from Goa, the shared colonial history with Portugal has eased cultural integration. The country is known for its relaxed lifestyle, affordability, and welcoming attitude towards immigrants. Indian cuisine, traditions, and festivals are widely appreciated, and the Indian community is steadily growing. Portugal's policies on immigration and its emphasis on inclusivity ensure that Indians face minimal racism. The sense of belonging and cultural exchange between Portugal and India make this European nation a favourable destination for Indians seeking a peaceful and supportive environment. 7. United States. The United States has long been a dream destination for Indians seeking better educational and professional opportunities. Indians are among the most successful immigrant groups in the US, excelling in technology, medicine, and academia. Cities like New York, San Francisco, and Houston are home to large Indian communities that significantly contribute to the local economy and culture. Indian festivals such as Diwali are widely celebrated, often drawing participation from other ethnic groups. Although racism does exist in certain pockets, Indian Americans are generally well respected due to their significant contributions to society. The US government's laws against discrimination and diversity initiatives provide a secure and inclusive environment, making it one of the least racist countries for Indians. 6. United Kingdom. The United Kingdom has a long-standing relationship with India, and the Indian community today plays a pivotal role in British society. Indians are one of the largest ethnic minority groups in the UK, and their contributions in sectors like medicine, business, and politics are highly respected. Cities such as London, Birmingham, and Leicester boast vibrant Indian communities, with Indian temples, gurdwaras, and cultural centres spread across the country. The British public celebrates Indian festivals, with Diwali being officially recognised as a major cultural event. Although occasional challenges regarding racial prejudice occur, the UK's commitment to diversity, enforced anti-discrimination laws, and the successful integration of Indian traditions into mainstream culture make it a country where racism is minimal. 5. Australia. Australia has become one of the top destinations for Indian immigrants, particularly due to its focus on skilled migration. Indian professionals in fields such as IT, healthcare, and education have contributed significantly to Australia's economy. Cities like Sydney, Melbourne, and Brisbane are home to large and thriving Indian communities. The Australian government has introduced numerous policies to foster multiculturalism, and Indian culture is widely appreciated. Diwali and Holi are celebrated publicly, and Indian cuisine is beloved across the country. While incidents of racism have been reported in the past, Australia has made strides in combating these issues, ensuring a welcoming environment for Indian immigrants. 4. New Zealand. New Zealand is renowned for its inclusive society and stunning natural landscapes. It is a country where Indians can settle easily thanks to its strong anti-discrimination laws and focus on equality. Indians contribute to many sectors, including healthcare, education, and technology. Cultural diversity is celebrated, with Indian festivals like Diwali often receiving government support and public participation. New Zealand's policies on immigration and integration make it one of the least racist countries for Indians, ensuring that they feel at home and are respected in all aspects of life. 3. Canada. Canada is globally recognised for its progressive policies and multicultural ethos, making it one of the best destinations for Indian emigrants. The country's Charter of Rights and Freedoms guarantees equality and freedom from discrimination, and the Indian community has grown to become one of the largest immigrant groups in Canada. Cities like Toronto, Vancouver, and Calgary are home to large Indian populations, and festivals like Diwali and Baisakhi are celebrated by people of all backgrounds. The Canadian government actively supports diversity, and Indians hold influential roles in politics, academia, and business. Though racism can occasionally arise, it is rare, and Canadian society overwhelmingly embraces diversity and inclusion. 2. Singapore. Singapore's multicultural society, where Indians are one of the key ethnic groups alongside Malays and Chinese, provides a harmonious environment for Indian immigrants. The government's strong emphasis on racial harmony, social cohesion, and meritocracy ensures that Indians have equal access to opportunities in education, employment, and politics. Indian traditions and festivals, such as Diwali, are publicly celebrated, and Little India is a vibrant cultural hub for the community. With its policies promoting social unity and anti-discrimination, Singapore stands as one of the most welcoming nations for Indians. 1. UAE. The United Arab Emirates, UAE, is home to over 3.5 million Indian expatriates, making Indians the largest foreign community in the country. The UAE has long been a destination for Indian workers, particularly in sectors like construction, healthcare, and retail. Indians have contributed significantly to the country's economic growth, and the government's respect for Indian culture and traditions is reflected in the availability of Indian temples, schools, and cultural events. The UAE promotes tolerance and multiculturalism, with Indian festivals like Diwali widely celebrated. While there are occasional challenges related to labour rights, the UAE's overall attitude toward Indians is positive, and racism remains minimal thanks to the country's policies fostering inclusivity and mutual respect. In conclusion, these 15 countries provide a safe and welcoming environment for Indians, offering numerous opportunities for success, growth, and cultural exchange. From historical ties to progressive immigration policies, these nations have fostered a society where Indians feel respected, integrated, and empowered.